I'm amazed that this has gone on as long as it has. I'm appalled the way people have been treated and the way business is. I know it's a serious situation, but to see pubs like ourselves and putting respectable people out at 8 o'clock at night over Christmas, I cried some nights. I'm in business a long time, and putting my customers out on the street at 8 o'clock at night before Christmas was appalling. I left the pub one particular evening, went to a supermarket on the way home to pick up something, and there were young people, very respectable people, and they were buying 14 or 15 bottles of spirits and wine to go back to a house. Now, they had been put out of the pub. They were doing no harm. They were probably in a safe environment, but very well behaved, and they were put out. It's just a ridiculous situation.
Look, obviously, given Enda the cases and the case numbers that we had over the Christmas period, in the region of 20,000 plus for at least the guts of probably 2 weeks, and up at 26,000, and yes, the numbers in hospital were in around 1,000 and over 100 in ICU, but
I appreciate that.
Those figures have dropped now.
We need to reopen immediately. We need to get to 10 o'clock this week. Not raising it. Don't promise me and don't promise my customers something in 2 weeks' time, 3 weeks' time, or 2 months' time. We should be at 10 o'clock at the moment. January is a very quiet period. And if you look back at Tony Holohan's comments before Christmas, when he asked for 5 o'clock and the government went for 8, and he said there's no substantive difference between 5 and 8, why couldn't we have been at 10?
Would 10 make a big difference, Enda, to you now, even this weekend?
Make a huge difference. People, Saturday there were a few people around because they could come into town during the day. Nobody's going to leave their house and come out for a drink to go home at 8 o'clock during the week. I was in a restaurant the other night and we were put out at 7:20 to 8. They were clearing for 8 o'clock. That restaurant isn't open this week. The lady said to me in the restaurant down the street, it's not worth our while, we're not going to do it till we can go till a later time.